36th Open Mic Night. If you'd like to follow along with us, visit bit.ly/ECRlogs and click Open Mic Night. Tonight we have Mark, KE2ES, as our host, and we've got Norm, NY1S, as our logger. Net control is going to be handled by myself, Josh, KE7WIL, followed by Norm, NY1US. Real quick, before we get started, I do want to let you know that we have an ECR presentation coming out this Monday. That's November 17th at 8 p.m. in the ECR Zoom room. It's going to be on Antique Wireless Radio Association. If you love some of those older radios, check them out. That's Monday, 8 p.m. ECR Zoom room. All right, let's go ahead and get started. At first, I'll take mobile check-ins, please, twice and slowly.
KO4, WDF, Kilo Oscar 4, Whiskey Delta Foxtrot, Lee, Mobile, and Colorado.
All right, our mobile check-ins twice and slowly. We got again K04W or K04WDF checking in as mobile, and we got Mike KD3BXJ. I'm sorry, it looks like K04WDF. There we go, and it doesn't look like that's the right call sign. And we have KD3BXJ Mike, there we go, out of Pennsylvania. Is there any other mobile check-ins?
Kilo 9 Bravo Yankee Uniform, K9BYU, Russell, Mobile.
EC8EVX, Kilo Charlie 8 Edward Victor X-Ray, named Andy, Mobile.
Net control is Kilo Oscar 4, Oscar.
All right, we added to the list K9BYU, that's going to be Russell out of Colorado, KC8ERX. I've got a question on that one. We can't seem to get you on QRZ. Can I get a correction on the call sign there? Kilo Charlie 8 Echo Romeo X-Ray. Can you give me a fill, please?
Yes, it's Andy on this end. It's Edward Victor X-Ray, EVX, KC8EVX.
All right, perfect, Andy. We got you in there. Thank you very much. And I got a Kilo Charlie 4 Oscar. It looks like that. It'd be Roy out of Kentucky. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Got kind of a mix of folks here, but we'll start with those mobiles. K04WDF. I'm not sure if that was the call sign there. If you could please give me the fill on that one. And the question of tonight, so think about it real quick. Egg Nogg, do you like it spiked, not spiked, or not at all? It is that season. Go ahead and give us the call sign again with your name.
Yes, sir, it's Kilo Oscar 4, Whiskey Delta Foxtrot, KO4 WTF, Lee in Colorado.
Okay, Lee, just not coming up. That's okay. Thank you for being here. And again, Egg Nogg, do you like it spiked, not spiked, or not at all?
No, sir, I don't like eggnog. I've tried it, and I don't like it.
All right, very well. Got you down for that. Thank you very much for joining us tonight on the Open Mic Night. All right, up next is, I'm going to hold off on the Kilo Delta 3 BXJ and go to K9BYU, who's also mobile. That's Weston, brand new to the net tonight. Thank you for being here, and you're out of Weston, Colorado. So what are your thoughts on the eggnog? Spiked, not spiked, or not at all?
This is K9BYU. I'm actually mobile up here in the Highlands Ranch. I love eggnog. I like a lot of different variations, but I do not like it spiked. And I'll turn it back to net. K9BYU.
Very good. Thank you again for being here tonight, and safe travels out there. EVX, that's Andy out of Michigan. All right, Andy, what about you? Eggnog spiked, not spiked, or not at all?
Guess what? I can take it either way. Typically I am drinking it spiked, though. But I haven't had it spiked. I like it both ways, but only around the holiday season. It's got to be the real eggnog, too, not the holiday nog stuff.
Okay, very good. Got you for that, and thanks again for being here. We'll check on the results here in just a little bit. We'll just get a couple more folks in here. KC40, and that's Andy out of Kentucky. Another new person. Hey, welcome. Thank you for being here tonight. So what are your thoughts on the eggnog? Not spiked, spiked, or not at all? Roy, are you there? KC40. All right, we'll go ahead and skip him. Let's go back up to the top of the list here, and from the text line, we've got KD3BXJ, and that's Mike out of Pennsylvania. Good evening, Mike. All right, what do you think? Eggnog, you like it spiked, not spiked, or not at all?
KD3BXJ here. Name's actually Martin, but I get Mike all the time. Eggnog, no, not a fan of the eggnog, not at all. Back to you, Net.
All right. It's one of those things, you either love it or you absolutely really hate it. I used to hate it, but I kind of like it nowadays. All right, let's go. Actually, I missed somebody, and I apologize for this. Ron out of Texas, N0XRG. I apologize very much for that. That's off the text line tonight. Eggnog, do you like it spiked, not spiked, or not at all?
No worries at all. We're all on the same net. Hey, thanks for running it. So spiked, yeah, spiked. And what's interesting is Jack Daniels isn't my favorite, but it's my favorite to put in eggnog. What's funny is I can't drink that much. I'll just fall asleep these days. N0XRG, back to you.
Okay, sounds good, Ron. Yeah, me too. It doesn't take much, especially if I get in the reclining position. Don't take any alcohol at all for that. Thank you very much again for being here tonight. All right, moving down to hopefully the right direction now. It's W2RBC off the text line as well. And real quick, if you are thinking about using the text line and avoid the pileups, you can do that by sending your call sign to 716-317-9050, 716-317-9050. This is KE7WIL. All right, Randy, what do you think? Out of New York there, Egg Nogg, do you like it spiked, not spiked, or not at all?
Good evening, Josh, Norm, Mark, and everyone on the Open Mic Night. I really like non-spiked eggnog. We have a dairy farm near here where people wait in line to buy their homemade eggnog. Back to net control, 73 to all, W2, RBC.
Right, another vote for not spiked. And thank you very much, Randy. I appreciate you being here tonight. All right, you know what you can put down there for me is I like it spiked. So, as a matter of fact, I might have a little teeny tiny glass after the net so I can key down because like a dummy, I'm drinking coffee right now. All right, KQ4, GLY, Chris out of Parrish, Florida, also off the text line. Wow, a lot of texters tonight. What do you think? Eggnog, spiked, not spiked, or not at all?
Good evening, Josh, and everyone on the net. You can put me in the spiked column.
Right. Well, you know what? It's only one column. Easy to mess those totals up, right? Thanks for being here tonight. Appreciate it. N3LLY off the text line. Glenn out of Maryland. What do you think? Well, how do you like your eggnog? Spiked? Not spiked? Not at all.
Ever could stand the taste of eggnog. So I guess that would definitely put me in the category. You.
Right, we don't have a gag sign to put in there, so we just put not at all. Thank you, Glenn. Appreciate you being here. K4GDS, also off the text line. That's going to be Gil out of Florida. What do you think, Gil?
Oh, as a kid I drank it a little bit, but I don't care for it all, so put me down for not at all. K4GDS, back to net.
And I can assure you, watching his face on Zoom, he really means that. That's not a joke. Would it help maybe if we put some raw eggs in it? Would that be more attractive for you? All right, up next, another texter, AA8WI. It's going to be Bernie out of Ohio. What are your thoughts on the matter? Eggnog, spiked, not spiked, not at all.
But I do love eggnog, so eggnog, not spiked.
All right, as far as anyone who at least spiked or not spiked, we can all, be in the same room, okay? Thanks for being here tonight. Appreciate it, Bernie. Also, W3WIM, my buddy Don, checking in on the text line tonight out of, you're not in New Jersey, you're in Phoenix. What do you think, Don? Eggnog spiked, not spiked, not at all.
Good evening, Josh, W3WIN, out here in sunny Phoenix, Arizona. Although not so sunny now because it's nighttime. But I used to like eggnog when I was a kid. Like probably up until, 12, 13 years old. And after that, the taste just kind of got away from me. A little too thick, a little too sweet. Just couldn't deal with it anymore. So nowadays, I'm a no-go on the eggnog. So I'll take the spikes, but hold the eggnog, and that'll be my answer for it over there. Interesting question. Fun stuff. Thanks, Josh, W3WIN. Have a good night.
So I think what you basically said is you'll have a virgin brandy, please. All right, sounds good. Thanks for being here, Don. Appreciate it. All right, before I go on, let me remind you tonight, we're talking about eggnog. You either love it or you hate it, or as my dad used to say, like it or lump it. Let me give you the answers so far. Now, I notice with 8.3% of the vote, now I'm not really good at math, but I am good at scrolling on my computer. and we had 12 people answer so far, and those 12 people have gotten us 8% of the answer with either way. And then the next leader is, surprisingly, it is not spiked along with spiked. That's equal with 3 and 3 answering for that at 25%. The biggest winner actually is not at all. Apparently, you people don't have taste. So, let's move on. Let's take some more check-ins and see if we can redeem ourselves. We're talking about eggnog, spiked, not spiked, or not at all. I never get old saying it. Give me your call sign twice, please, and slowly.
Kilo 2, Charlie Mike Tango, K2 CMT, DeVry, Florida.
November Yankee.
Bravo Golf Lima, Kilo Romeo 4, Bravo Golf Lima.
Victor Alpha 3, Yankee Bravo Sierra. Victor Alpha 3, Yankee Bravo Sierra.
Charlie 1, Yankee Juliet Alpha, Kilo Charlie 1, Yankee Juliet Alpha.
Kilo Foxtrot 4, Oscar Uniform Papa, KF4 OUP.
November 2, Zulu Victor November, N2ZVN. N6QD, N6QD1.
Victor Alpha 2, Bravo Kilo Whiskey, Victor Alpha 2, Bravo Kilo Whiskey.
Juliet Mike Bravo and 0 JMB.
All right, wow, quite a catch there. That's why they call it a net, right? K2CMT, it looks like Mike there out of Florida. We got you in the log, and we got a station ending in November Yankee, NY. Can you come back again, please, with that call sign, and then give me the name so we can verify it?
Net control, this is Kilo, Quebec 4, Sierra, November, Yankee. Kilo, Quebec 4, Sierra, November, Yankee. This is Ian in Holly Springs.
All right, very good. Ian, thank you very much for being here tonight. We've got you in the log as well. Also, KR4BGL, that's going to be Lawrence or Larry there out of North Carolina. And then I believe this one is a mobile, so let me check. Bill, VA3YPS, are you mobile tonight?
This is VA2YPS. I am not. I'm not sure how you got that, but I'm sitting at home. Back to you.
Okay, well, you'll want to check that signal when we're done. Just sounded like you were, so we'll remove that from the log, but thank you. Stand by and we'll be to you in just a few minutes as well. KC1YJA, Kathleen. We've got KF4OUP, Byron. N2ZVN, Alan. N6QDY, David. VA2BKW, Brian. And N0JMB, Jason. I'm worn out now. Let's first, since there are no mobiles, we'll go first to K2CMT Mike in Florida. What do you think? Eggnog, spiked, not spiked, or not at all?
Well, good evening, Josh. And
let me tell you, this is the first time I've heard you on Open Mic, and you're doing a fine job, and I love your attitude. Take it or leave it. Leave it or lump it. And my answer to the question of the night is I absolutely love it both ways. Any way you put eggnog in front of me, I'm going to love it. Everyone have a great night. KA2CMT. Back to net control.
Mike, I appreciate it. You know, they ground me for about a month, and then they're like, all right, we'll let you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for your answer. You got it either way there. Very good. 4SNY. Ian, looks like you're brand new to the net. Thank you for being here tonight. You're in North Carolina. What are your thoughts on eggnog? You know, maybe it's just because I've never tried Bailey's. We'll find out one of these days. Very good. Got you down for a spiked. A KR4BGL. I believe that's, I'm going to go with Larry, but we'll check on that. Out of North Carolina. All right, what do you think? Spiked, not spiked, not at all.
I would say that I have not had eggnog in quite a while, but the last time I had it, I did not like it, so I am a not at all guy. Back to net.
All right, very good. Thank you again. I just noticed there's a check-in counter on the log. That's pretty neat. And let's see, we had W2RBC there, Randy, with 24 check-ins, KQ4GLY1. Wow. Let's see, that Guild guy, 28. That's pretty neat. Okay, appreciate the answer there. Got you for not at all. I think I'm late for IDing, KE7WIL. All right, up next, VA3YBS, who is not mobile. I want to put that on the record. Bill, what do you think out of the Ontario, Canada there? Spike, not at all.
Yeah, good evening, Josh, and you're right, I'm not mobile. There was a time when I would have my eggnog with a good helping of Captain Morgan's Dart with it, but those days are gone, so I'm going to say eggnog, not spicy. That's my preference nowadays. Thank you, Bill Nanette. This is VA3YBS. Thank you.
Like I mentioned before, you can still be in my club. There are no dues. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. KC1YJA Kathleen out of Massachusetts. All right, what do you think? We're talking about eggnog tonight. Did you know that? Spike, not at all?
KC1YJA, I have to go with not at all. I'll spike with the eggnog on the side, though, and put it away and not drink it. I'll just take the spike. Back to you, net control.
Right, another virgin brandy there for you. You can still come as a guest to my club. We allow guests, no problem, but you have to be invited. Thank you very much. I got you for that. Hey, by the way, if you like tech, and who doesn't if you're on All-Star, there's a new feature. Get this, you can send an email too. People still do that. You can send an email to text@ecr.radio. That's text@ecr.radio. Man, I wish they'd get rid of email. It is so tough to keep up on all these dings on my phone every day. All right, let's go next over to KF4 OUP. It's going to be Byron there in Cape Coral, Florida. What do you think about it? Eggnog, spike, not at all.
All right, about now, I'll take it spiked, not spiked, however spiked you want to put it, but give it to me, I'll take it. Eggnog has been a tradition every Christmas, and that's around the time we really spike it up. Net Control, KF4OUP, Cape Coral, Florida, Byron.
One way or another, you just want eggnog. Sounds good. I can appreciate that kind of guy. All right, N2, ZVN, 28 check-ins there, Alan, out of New York. What are your thoughts on it?
Oh, good evening, Josh. Everyone on the net. Fine job tonight. I love eggnog. I prefer it not spiked. I like my spike on the side to chase the eggnog down. N2's at the end. Everyone have a good night.
All right, very good. And 'tis the season. That's all I can say about that. N6, QDY, David, out of Sacramento. Stop that. Out of Sacramento, California there. David, what do you think about it? Spike, not at all?
Yeah, hello there, Josh, and the QDY on that link. Zoom room on the net, and great to see you again there, Josh. I still want to be in your club, but I'm going to have to go with non-spike. I hope you still invite me. Have a great evening. Back to Net Control, N6 QDY.
As one of my good friends has said often, I am a malevolent net control, or was it malevolent? I can't remember. All right, thank you. Excuse me. Oh, that's so gross when people do that. Yay, I just did that. BA2, BKW, Brian, out of Quebec, Montreal, Quebec, Canada there. Good evening. What do you think about it? Eggnog spiked, not spiked, or not at all, or throat lozenge?
Mark, well, you might be onto something with an eggnog flavored throat lozenge, but in my camp, it's always spiked and homemade at every holiday whenever I have the time. Thanks for letting me into the net.
Hey, you're very welcome. Very welcome. Welcome to the club there, Brian. 73N0JMB. This is KE7WIL. This is Jason that we're going to talk to out of Richmond, Minnesota. What do you think about your eggnog? How do you like it?
Well, thanks for doing the net tonight. So I've actually never had eggnog, believe it or not. It's served a little bit in this area, but much more so people do Tom and Jerry's, and it's a mix frozen, and then you mix it with either brandy or whiskey. And I've had those before. As a matter of fact, I'm in a little small town here, and the bar on Christmas Eve actually just sets them out, and you can drink as much of them as you want. So never had eggnog, but try a Tom and Jerry sometime. They're good. Back to Net Control, N0JMB.
Oh boy, coming to the ECR Zoom soon. Sampling. You got to try it. I don't know how that's going to work on Zoom, but we'll figure it out. All right, thank you for that. We just got a couple of minutes left of my quote-unquote shift here, so let me go to N5 RTC, the last check-in I'm going to take before I pass you over to Norm there. So that's Austin, Texas. What do you think about it? Spiked, not at all?
Good evening, Josh, and everyone on the net. Josh, I can't remember the last time I was so entertained on this net. Congratulations, because I've been smiling and laughing. The answer to the question is not at all. N5 RTC back to Net Control.
Another splitter. All right. Hey, thank you for the flash. All right, that's going to do it for me. Let me give you the totals we have so far before I pass it over. It looks like the winner is still not at all. I don't know what is wrong with you people. A close second is going to be not spiked. Again, we hang. spiked. Yay. 1.7. But we can't forget about these cheaters. We've got either way with 3. So that so far either makes not spiked, spiked, and either way the big winners tonight so far. So I guess, who cares how the rest of the net goes? Now it's in your hands, Norm. And 2-1YS from KE7 WIL. Have a good half hour. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Josh. Nice half hour and great start to the net. And thanks for having me today, guys. Anyway, before I start taking the check-ins, I will have a couple of announcements here. On Monday, November 17th at 8 p.m. in the ECR Zoom room, there will be a presentation, and the subject will be the Antique Wireless Radio Association. So that'd be a great one if you can join us Monday, November 17th at 8 p.m. in the Zoom room. That'd be great. Also tomorrow we have a 20-meter net at 10 a.m., 14.317. So very good. So next on the list is K7 FPS, Fred, in Reno, Nevada. Good evening to you, and how do you like your eggnog? Spiked, not spiked, or not at all?
Hey, Norm and everyone on the net, K7 FPS, Fred in Reno. Spiked, but it wouldn't be my first choice for a beverage. K7F, FPS, back to net.
Very good, Fred. I can agree with that, too. So, very good. You have a good night. WB2, JPQ, Dick. How about you? What say you on the subject? Are you with us? Thanks to Dick in a minute, and I'm at the bottom of the list otherwise, so I'd like to take some general check-ins and give your call twice in 12 days.
KD2, DNU, KD2, DNU. Number Tango KK8, VL, Kilo Echo 8, Victor Lima Charlie, mobile. Tango Juliet, KL4, VTJ, Gilbert in Orlando. November. OSU, Ohio State University, on Wisconsin. In and out. Echo.
Good, we'll hold it there, and we have KD2BNU, Derby Dan, Derby. KE8 VLC, and V. Oliver, and he's in the mobile. Good evening to you. KL4 BTJ. Is that the correct call for that? Because we're not getting a QRZ lookup.
I think you got that right. It is Kilo Oscar 4 Victor 10. The name is Gilbert. I've checked in the past, and I'm in Orlando, Florida. KO4VTJ.
Okay, Gilbert, thank you. KO4 and BTJ, good evening. And we have N4 OSU and Jerry in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So we'll start with our mobile station, KE8VLC. Oliver, what do you think about your eggnog? Spiked, not spiked, or not at all?
I actually kind of like my eggnog not spiked. I've tried spiked eggnog before. I'm not really as big of a fan of
just normal eggnog. I like the custard nog and stuff, all the thick stuff. I'm weird like that. Back to net control.
Good, Gilbert. Thanks for checking in, and have a good rest of your week. So let's try Dick, WB2JPQ. What say you on the eggnog?
Well, good evening. My apologies for not being here. I just answered you on the wrong frequency. I guess we've all done that from time to time. And it's a no for me, not at all for me on the eggnog. I just don't care for it. You guys are doing a great job. Thanks for what you do. This is WB2JPQ.
Good, Dick, and yeah, I've done that quite a bit, I have to say. So you have a good night and good rest of the week. We'll be talking. KB2VNU, Derby Dan in Derby, New York. How do you like your eggnog?
Good evening to you and the rest of the net. I do not like eggnog, period. Pass on eggnog. KD2, can you return it back to the...
Very good, very good. So thanks, and you have a good night. Have a good rest of your week. KO4VTJ, Gilbert. How do you take your eggnog? Spiked, not spiked, or not at all?
Good evening, one on the net. I have to admit, I am a fan, and I do like spiked eggnog. When I was younger, I lived for many years in Central America, and every country has its own little variant of eggnog. So I grew up doing that during the holidays and having some of that. And the one that I like here is a very inexpensive store-bought one, the Evan Williams Southern Eggnog. I really like that because it reminds me of what I used to drink when I was living in Honduras. It's very similar to the eggnog there. Anyway, so yes, I am a fan, and definitely spiked. Back to net control, KO4VTJ.
Very good, Gilbert. Thanks for checking in with us, and have a good week. I see we have some other check-ins. And for OSU, Jerry in Fort Lauderdale, KE2EAU, Jason on the text line in Dansville, KE2EDS, Mark in Elm, New York, and KE4NPG, Walter on the text line from Hollywood, Florida. So we'll go with Jerry and for OSU. Good evening, and how do you like your eggnog?
Good evening, one and all. I don't care for it. You can have it. This is N4 OSU. Thank you for the comeback. We're down.
Yeah, very good, Jerry. Well, thanks for the sentiment, but I have to agree with you. It's not my favorite, that's for sure. So very good. Next up is Jason, KE2EAU. Good evening, and how do you like spiked, not spiked, or not at all?
Port 2, link is on.
Wait for me. Back to net control to EAU.
Jason, we had something stepping on your signal, and I didn't get your response. So can you come back again?
Absolutely. I love eggnog, but I do not like it spiked. So not spiked for me. Hope everybody has a good evening. KE2, back to net control.
Very good, Jason. Thanks for checking in with us tonight. KE2EBS, Mark, good evening, and how do you like your eggnog?
Great job, Josh. Awesome net going on here, boys or gentlemen. I do not like eggnog at all, but I do like Spike. I'm definitely a Spike person, but not an eggnog. Have a great evening, KE2EDS.
Very good, Mark. Very good. So, thanks for checking in. And I gave up the Spiked a long time ago, so I'm just a plain old drinker, I guess. So, very good. Thanks for checking in with us. And KE4NTG, Walter in Hollywood, Florida. Good evening to you. And how do you like your eggnog?
Good evening to everybody on the net from KE4NTG in Hollywood, Florida. I like eggnog, not with any spike in it. I like a few sips, and after that, it starts getting to me. So I like it, but not too much. So thanks for running the net here, and everybody have a good evening. 7-3 from KE4NTG Hollywood.
Very good, Walter. Thank you for checking with us, and have a good rest of your week. So I have an announcement. We have a Saturday night trivia net at 11 p.m. on the Reflector here. So Saturday night at 11 p.m. Join us for a little trivia. It'll be fun, and might learn something too. So very good. I'm at the bottom of the list right now. So do we have any general check-ins? Please give your call twice and slowly.
EHI, Kilo Echo 2, Echo Hotel India.
WB2KAO, Whiskey Bravo 2, Kilo Alpha Oscar.
November 4, Romeo Hotel Echo. November 4, Romeo Hotel Echo.
G6 Alpha Lima Bravo, W6ALB.
Very good. So we have KE2EHI, Joe in Westfield, New York. WV2KAO, Tim, Rochester, good evening to you. And for RHE, Roger, in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And W6ALD, Jesse, looks like you're new on the system, so welcome. In Porterville, California. Very good. Anyone else who would like to check in, please give your call twice and slowly.
Kilo Charlie 1, Juliet Papa Delta. Kilo Charlie 1, Juliet Papa Delta.
Good. Jeffrey, thanks. KC1 JPD, good evening too. So we'll start at the top of this list, and KE2EHI. Joe, good evening, and how do you like your eggnog? Spiked, not spiked, or not at all?
Good evening. I've never been a fan of eggnog, so I'm going to have to say not at all. So this is KE2EHI, back to net 7-3 all.
Very good. So thanks for checking in with us. And Tim, good evening. The VV2KAO, how are you tonight? And how do you like your eggnog?
WB2KAO, good evening, everybody. Hi, Norm. Doing a nice job. No spike and no eggnog. Too rich for me. Back to net.
Very good, Tim, and thanks a lot for checking in tonight. Do appreciate it. Have a good night. And we'll be talking this week for sure. And for RHE, Roger, in Fort Lauderdale, good evening, and how do you like your eggnog?
Good evening, Josh and Norm. Good job. November 4, Romeo Hotel Echo. Not spiked, farm stores eggnog. Liquor should be served neat and from a green glass bottle. November 4, Roger M. Enthusiast. Return to net.
good, Roger. Thanks for checking in, and have a good night. W6ALD, Jesse, good evening to you, and how do you like your eggnog? Spiked, not spiked, or not at all?
Well, good evening. This is Whiskey 6 Alpha Lima Bravo, W6ALB, Tucson, Arizona. And here's Andrew. And thanks for letting me check in over here. I'm coming through ROP, and I like Egg Nogg. I love it, but I hate it spiked. So no spike for me. W6ALB, back to control.
Good night. KC1 JPD, Jeffrey in Milton, Vermont. Good evening to you, and how do you like your eggnog?
Good evening to everyone on the net. I like eggnog. I like it not spiked. Enjoy that. I hope everyone has a chance to get outside and you're in a location where you can see the northern lights. Unfortunately, we're clouded over here in Vermont, but hope everyone has a great night. KC1 JPD, back to net.
Very good, Jeffrey. Same to you, and you have a good night, and take care. Well, I'm at the bottom of the list, so before I make some more check-ins, or call up some more check-ins, I have an announcement. You too can be a net controller. If you would like to become a net controller on the Open Mic Night, you go to bit.ly.ECR Open Mic. And there's no experience necessary, and you won't need to log. We have Mark tonight doing the logging, doing a fantastic job, and there's always somebody to log for you. So if you'd like to join the net, you too can be a net controller. Just go to bit.ly.ECR Open Mic. Very good. So with that, we'll have our general check-ins. Give your call twice and slowly, please.
KM7 CDC. This is KM7 CDC.
Good. So he said KM7CVC, Ben, and good evening to you, and how do you like your eggnog?
Well, I was going to say something cheeky like down the drain and just drink out of the whiskey out of the bottle, but I would be wrong when I say that. However, I like it plain. I'd rather have my alcohol on the side, as someone else said. Yeah, so that's it. This is Benjamin, KM7CDC in Tempe. Back to net.
Good, very good. So you can say anything you want as long as it's legal and moral. We're good here, so very good. You have a good evening. So we are at the bottom of the list, and I'm going to ask if there's anyone on DMR who would like to check in. I know it's kind of tough to check in on the DMR, so any DMR check-ins, please give your call twice and slowly. You know, was that Echo Juliet Foxtrot? We did also, if you could repeat it twice and slowly, that'd be great.
Juliet 5, Echo Juliet Foxtrot. Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Juliet Foxtrot.
KJ5, Echo Juliet Foxtrot.
your signal is tough to copy tonight for some reason. So if you give your call one more time, it is KJ5EJF.
KJ5EJF.
Yeah, thanks, Michael. And Michael in Cibolo, Texas. Very good. And anyone else who would like to check in, please give your calls twice and slowly.
This is Kilo 7 Zulu Mike Victor, KK7 ZMZ, just turned on the radio.
Good, KK7 ZMV, Soren, good evening to you. So we'll start with Michael. Good evening, and how do you like your eggnog? Spiked, not spiked, or not at all?
Usually got my eggnog with Mountain Dew. I like this one that's called Fireball Cinnamon. Other than that, I don't drink eggnog.
Very good. So thanks for that. Thanks for checking in and joining in that tonight. So KK7 ZMV, Soren, good evening to you. And how do you like your eggnog?
So I have not ever had eggnog. May I ask what it is? I'm sorry, I'm 11 years old.
It's a seasonal drink, and it has egg and milk and cinnamon and other different ingredients in there, and it's it's kind of a pretty good drink. So it would be what eggnog would be.
Okay, thank you. Yes, never had it. But yeah, this is my first time on the Open Mic Night, as soon as that is. Just turned on Echo Link and heard this gun, so trying to get in here. Thank you, Night Control, and I'll turn it back over to you. This is Kilo 7 Zulu Mike Victor.
Very good, Soren. Thank you very much for checking in, and you sound great. And I hope you check in more often with us, so that'd be great. So we're at the bottom of the list right now, so if we have any in and outs who would like to check in and just check in and out, please give your call twice and slowly.
KL7, KSU, Paul, checking in and out.
KL7 KSU, good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight. Anyone else that would like to check in and out?
Victor Kilo 3 Alpha Whiskey, K3 AWA, in and out.
Very good, BK3 AWA. Daryl, good evening to you, and thanks for checking in. So we've got quite the amount of answers here, so to be honest with you, I haven't really counted them, but it looks like I would say Not At All is probably in first place. So, yep. Not At All looks like the champion tonight. So, anyway, if you'd like to add your comments on that, and you'd like to check into that, please give your call twice and slowly, and you can answer our loaded question. Do you like your eggnog spiked? Not spiked or not at all, so go right ahead.
Kilo Romeo 4, Echo Zulu Romeo. Kilo Romeo 4, Echo Zulu Romeo.
AC4BR, Alpha Charlie 4, Bravo Romeo.
KR4 ECR, Happy, is that? Happy, yes, in Hallandale Beach, and AC4BR, Brian in Minnesota, Kentucky, so. KR4 ECR, Happy, how do you like your eggnog?
I like my eggnog non-spiked, and the one I like is the Southern Comfort Vanilla flavor. And sad it's only available around the holidays. I really like eggnog. Back to you.
Very good. Thanks for checking in tonight, and very good. Have a good night. AC4BR, Brian from Minnesota, Kentucky. Good evening to you, and how do you like your eggnog?
Good evening, everybody on the net. Well, I've only tried it like once, and it was actually, I think they had two different variations. I just remember one tasted more like nutmeg than the other. So I really don't know, but I would say probably not spiked, and probably would just defer to something else. I do like the spirits, but they don't like me too much, so I don't deal with those anymore. Oh, and somebody is doubling. Anyway, I'll turn it back to net control. This is AC4BR.
Thanks a lot, Brian. And you have a good night, and have a good week. And before we close tonight, I'm just going to make another announcement. We have an ECR presentation on the Antique Wireless Radio Association, which is a Monday, November 17th at 8 p.m. in the ECR Zoom room. And that'll be a good presentation. You don't want to miss it, that's for sure. So. And tomorrow we have a 20-meter net, 10 a.m., 14.317. And Saturday night trivia net is 11 p.m. right here on the Reflector. So I'd like to thank all 45 people for checking in tonight. Do appreciate it. Enjoy the company, and everyone have a good night. We'll be closing the net and turning the Reflector over to regular amateur use. Take care. Have a good night.